Just getting set up. Hey, Caden, how's it going? Doing good, yeah. Just been, yeah, working. All right, we got an ad starting in about 2 minutes, so let me restart this timer. I do want to go make a tea real quick. So I'll actually start in about 5 minutes. So either come back then or sit through the ad. I don't know which one. And then we'll have a whole hour of no ads. But I'm going to make a tea. I need to drink something. I'll be right back. And then we'll do more of the roguelike. Getting spicy in the comment. I have to do a pinned comment or else I get people coming in. Why don't you use Rust? 9 ads? That's crazy. Oh, dude. Yeah, let me check. Are they done? Oh, God. 2 minutes of ads. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Are they the full screen ads? Like, is everyone getting just like a full screen Post Malone betting on like random shit? Alright, let's yeah, exactly. Let's actually, you know what I think I'll do? Hold up. I guess nobody can hear me, but the ads are 3 minutes. Yeah, let's do that. Nothing. Let me see. You know, I think, yeah, weird. Yeah, I'll have to explain it. All right, we're back. So yeah, the ads. The way Twitch does things is bizarre, but if you don't run ads in the middle of your stream, I think they run them anyways, but if you don't, they do pre-roll. And so a pre-roll ad is right when someone goes to your stream, ads. And it's usually like a lot. It's like anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute. And so the problem is that means nobody's ever going to watch your stream, right? If you're just a small streamer, you got like 5 people watching, 10 people watching, then someone comes to your stream, they're not going to sit through 30 ads when the competition is like Asmongold or someone that, you know, Kai Cenat, where they can go watch and have a fun time and have like, you know, ads in the middle. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to set up, or the alternative is you disable or you run 3 minutes of ads an hour, and then they won't do pre-roll. And so what ends up happening is if I run an ad, 3 minutes of ads once in every hour, then I just take a break. You know, I gotta go take a break anyways. Ads run. I tell everybody, hey, ads are gonna come, and then come in, and then we basically have an hour with no ads. And I think most people can, like, you know, they just mute it, move on, or maybe they got an ad blocker, so it's no big deal. And that also makes it so that everyone gets ads at the same time, so I can actually stop, and then when they come back I can keep going, so nobody misses anything. But I think I might try to optimize this a bit, because if they do an ad right away, like 5 minutes into the stream, they run a 3-minute ad, which is basically a pre-roll. So what I might do instead is maybe start the stream like 10 minutes before 4. Like if I'm supposed to stream at 4, start it at like 10 minutes before 4, let that shitty ad run, and I'll just like play some video that explains this. And then after the ad runs, then you actually start to stream. So then I'm also going to have the break timer match the ad time. So I'll do that when there's an ad in progress. And I got to do a better break timer, but that's just an easy one to run right now. All right, let me get set up. Go grab that tea, and we are going to be programming. All right, be right back. All right, we are back. All right, let me make sure everything runs. Let me see. We had one path working. Yeah, cool. So the code is gnarly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do a bit of cleanup so it doesn't crash so often, and then get it to connect all the rooms. I just have to sort out like the best way to do that. I suppose I could do a simple, like in theory, if I do, let's say I do this pair, then I take this one and I do that pair. So that'll connect to that one, and then take this one and do this pair. And then this one and that pair, and then back to the beginning. That should do it. It'll be connected in kind of a circle, but that's fine. It won't be random. I can work on the randomness later. Okay. And let me Alright, let's take a look. Let me see. I was doing the generator. Placing the rooms. My neighbor's algorithm is working, but it's just a pile of dog shit, so we'll make this better at some point. Yeah, this is working better. Using my own point struct definitely helps. And then this was the big difference. So watching the walking the map, where you prioritize any nearest and then do that. But I suspect that's going to fail in a couple of weird ways, so we'll have to work on that. Yeah, and then finally at the end we do this. So if we found a 0 index, we use that. Because otherwise when we find the true, it does that. Now I can clean that logic up. That logic is just getting it out the door kind of thing. Okay, and then this. This is effectively a walk. So I think I could turn this into a function. Let me do this real quick. We're gonna rerun the Dijkstra map and see how that changes things. All right. Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing I'm kind of hoping happens. Is you get these like kind of weird, irregular paths that'll go from like one room to the next. Okay, and then when you recalculate it, the Dijkstra algorithm will remove that path. So you'll get new paths that go around stuff. Right, that's what we want. Let me run it one more time. And this is a really small map with like small rooms, so that's why you only get like 2 or 3. Yeah, cool. So then we would need to do... That's effectively a walk function I'm going to need everywhere, so... Let's do that. Alright, I'll pull that code up. Yeah, we got the 2 rooms. I think I want all of this. And most likely we'll have to be changing that quite often. But for now, we'll do that. Okay, so we got 2 doors. Right. And then we're going to want to... No, we'll just keep it what we have. Yeah, so we'll have to make this very generic. Like right now, it's only going to work for the rooms, but that'll help me work on the logic of that. And then once we have that, yeah, that'll make it nice. Alright, and that sets the wall. Okay, we'll just run it on 1. Oh, looks like somebody needs a nap. Oh yeah. It looks like streaks aren't being reset. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. That's kind of what we're looking for. Alright, that worked. So now we just gotta do it to all the rooms. The ideal situation would be to select random rooms and then connect each one. Well, I'll keep it kind of naive, real simple, and then we'll go from there. Right, so we don't want this code anymore. We want to get pairs. Getting pairs out of a list is pretty hard. Let me go and let me look at CPP reference. Let's check real quick. I vaguely remember that they have like kind of a defined way to walk things. No, I think they just have stepwise iterators. This is a way to make one that's... It would probably be more trouble. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Holy shit. Wow, they have a 4 each? Does this do like pair walking? That'd be awesome. Wow. We're gonna try this. Man, C++ has like everything now. I think that's what makes it so fun. This has got like so much crap. Just code how you like. C++ don't give a fuck. Just do what you want. And so what's the execution policy? Huh, distance. Interesting. So you can tell to use parallel methods. Huh. Wow, that's interesting. So you can have a 4 each that I'm guessing this is the parallel. You do begin and end. This is receiving that, and you do pushback. Interesting. So this is basically going to fire up a bunch of threads, and then it'll walk through. Wow. Yeah, so you have to add your own thread protections, but that's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to use 4 each. We'll just see what we can do. That's how you learn how to use new stuff. Oh, but I probably won't be able to because I have to go in pairs. Damn, that sucks. Whenever people work on iterators, they don't think about that. Alright, so we have to go... go old school. Okay, we're going pairs, so it's M rooms size -1. We can do something kind of cool there, though. Okay, so let's do, oh, and it's, yeah, it needs this. There should be a reference, right? Okay, and then we don't need this, and alright, get something pretty simple going. We're gonna do I, and then I+1, which should work because this is going to go from 0 to 1 less than the size. So it'll go 0, 1, the next one is 1, 2, and the next one is 2, 3, and then it should abort. So it won't connect all of them, you'd need to do one final one. And then this should add doors to all of them. Which I wonder if I should do inside place rooms instead. Well, let's try this. I'm going to try this out. Give myself kind of a Ruby vibe. Hey, AK Rider, how you doing? Yeah, let's try this. Okay. No idea if it's going to work. Any bets? All right. Zed says it's good. Let's see if it worked. Alright, well this only had 2 rooms, so technically that works. Alright, we got 4 rooms. And didn't really work. Alright, so we've got to work on how these 2 get connected. It had a door here. A door there and a door there. Oh, but add door must be updating the... Yeah, I think I have to add the door as it goes. Let me look at what add door is doing. But this is very cool. This, that 4 each is interesting. That's very interesting. You could get some pretty cool programming styles with that. Yeah. Anyway, I believe add door is kind of... Nope, it's doing it fine. Yeah, honestly, I think when I do place rooms... Yeah, let me do that. That's going to be better. Because add door used to actually update the map, but it doesn't. So we can get rid of that. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll play with 4 each. Maybe I'll do like a little dorking around with how it does parallel programming. Oh yeah? Learning to code. What you learning? Python, JavaScript, C, Rust, anything. Even though I make fun of Rust, I don't care what people learn. Actually, I don't even make fun of Rust. I think it's decent. I think I just make fun of people who think it's the savior of all programming. Okay, let me run this again. Looks like somebody needs a nap. I do. I guess add rooms is probably at the wrong spot. Ah. Ah. Oh, nice. The Python book. Okay. I'm going to be dropping some videos as soon as I get them edited up. But let me know if you got questions or anything. I do actually answer questions here. So it works with one room, but not when you have multiple rooms. Yeah. Okay, so what's the deal here? Is dropping the pin. It's correctly doing that. Oh, because this already has a door. Duh. We need to be able to add more than one door. Damn it. I didn't think of that. Yeah, okay, so, alright, back to the data. Let me think. And we could make it where we have multiple doors of any type. So we could do, wait, why am I doing that? Oh, I don't need this anymore, I don't think. Hold on. I think that's a leftover from when I was cleaning everything up, and there was a partition. Okay. We have two options here. I can do size T. Change these from door to entry and exit. And actually we can go pair, or no, point. Entry, point, exit. Right? Okay, use my point. So we got this option. Just keep it simple right now. We just do entry and exit points. That's it on every door. And then later we can change it to be just an array of these. But the only thing is then you need like a specific, like you need a way to track which doors have been wired up. Yeah, so we'll just do this. Entry, exit for everything. Okay, so now we gotta do door. All right, add door. We're gonna say entry.x, entry.y. Okay, let's refactor it just to do that. We can actually just do a simple with entry and door. Okay. That will also help generalize the walk function, so I can just give it 2 points and then a callback. Okay, confirm that still works. So now we just need to wire up entry and exit. So entry to exit, entry to exit, entry to exit. Okay. Yeah, we kind of don't need... Yeah, we don't need this. Oh, we do, because it outputs. Does it output? yeah, that tracks our progress through the walk. All right, and then this should be exit. Yeah, so let's go look at the map that we generate. We're gonna set this to be the entry, and then we're gonna pick an exit. So we want to, this will be where we set the value in the map, and this will be where we set the starting point, and then have it walk. Okay, so this here, that's the starting point, right? Yeah. Because we're going down in value. Okay. So we do this to set the target door, and then this to set the source door, which is the exit. Okay. And then add door just needs to add and let's see, we could probably, we might be able to keep using that, but let's do, we're going to put exit doors there on the opposite side. Now then we'll want to randomize where doors go at some point. So this is going to be width. So looking at this again, yeah, the width. So x plus the width, and then y plus the height plus 1. And then sometimes that'll go out of our bounds, but we'll fix that up later. I think that'll be right. And then this sets the target, and then we keep looping through. Okay, and then the only thing is, this is wrong, because we're trying to aim for the doors. Oh, that's probably why the door seems to cut through part of the room. It's kind of cool though. Okay, but we want yeah, because we're going to the entry. Okay, yeah. We want to go from the source exit to the entry. Yeah. You want to go from the source exit to the entry. Yeah, the target entry. Okay. Every time I code, is it practice or riding a bike? So the actual act of programming, like in any language for me, it's fairly natural, right? So I've been doing it so long. It doesn't take long to get like that. But the only way to get like that is to learn a bunch of languages. And then every language you go and code, there's sort of like these core skills that always seem to work everywhere you go. So that's like riding a bike. But then every language has its own syntax, its own libraries, its own cool stuff, its own dumb things. And so that is more like, you know, I ride one bike and it's a two-wheeler. I ride another bike and it's like a three-wheel tricycle for a kid. And I ride another bike and it's like a motorcycle. And then some of those skills translate to a unicycle, but, you know, a unicycle, I would still have to practice a lot to get to where I could do it, and so on. So that's mostly what it's like. So I can get up to speed and be able to kind of do programming in any language in a couple of weeks. But then learning all the stuff that the language has takes a lot longer. Once I do that, though, then mostly it's just Yeah, just programming. Oh, and I'll also add if I'm programming a new type of thing. So I've never made a game like this before. So this is very much practice. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's neat. I have to learn this. I have to learn that. And so this is much more like, again, even though there's these fundamental things that I do in programming that are just second nature, I've never done them in a game. So I have to go and relearn how to do them all over again in a way. Like I know how to do binary search trees like nothing. Ternary search trees, the whole works. Not in a 2D space in a game. Right, so I have to go apply what I know to this. All right, looks like I got like an off by 1 error. Yeah, see how it never actually gets to there? It's trying to. This one kind of worked. Okay, yeah, we're getting closer, kind of. I think maybe my doors are off. Yeah, and also we're going to run into a lot of that because I'm probably putting a room on the edge. So every once in a while, I'm probably going to like end up putting a room like here and then try to add a door there. The ideal way to do a door is cut a notch and then that's the door. But yeah, so see, this is like almost there. It's just, it's like it's off by 1. But see, this would work. This would actually make a valid door. And then, for some reason, this is wrong. Yeah, this should be probably here. Yeah, so we got some kind of off by 1 error for that and for this. So I think it's pretty close. Okay. I didn't actually say found it. Let me see. It did. Let's add some docs to that. Let's do out X, out Y, target X, target Y. But remember that it has to be out X, out Y, target entry dot X. Okay. Yeah, it's like this is the wrong position. I think I've got the coordinate for that exit door wrong. Like it's starting here and then getting through there. And then that throws off everything else. Target is 19X, 8Y. Yeah, let me look real quick. So 19X is probably about right there. And 8Y, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've totally got that wrong. Okay, let's go look at it. Add door. Let's just do that. And then let's change this to exit. No, these coordinates are wrong. This is No, that's right. Target entry. Yes, okay, so we need to go from the exit to the entry. Yes, there we go. And then... yeah. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. We're going from, basically we have a room like this, we're going like that. Okay. Well, that still might not be the right coordinate, but it should be source entry to target exit. No, source exit. Right, yeah. Source exit, source exit, source a target entry. Yes, because then what was happening is you set where you want the path to go to 0. Then the Dijkstra algorithm calculates the shortest distance to that very quickly. But I was setting it basically on the room itself. It was basically all wrong. It was all wrong. PowerShell over Commander. Commander, I had to stop using it because they were doing really weird things with it, like forcing you to use command.exe, which just doesn't work. There's all kinds of things that don't work. PowerShell is very good. I actually think it's a great shell. There's only a couple things that I really don't like about it. The language is super weird, but the only thing I don't like is when you do anything like cat. In Unix and OS 10, anything like that, this is kind of sacred. Whatever the contents of this are will be exactly the same as that. But in PowerShell, they try to do character encodings. So you'll get things where like this will be completely different from that file. You can't just like pipe the output to something. It'll like actually mangle bytes and mess it up, turn it into UTF-16 because it saw a character it didn't understand. That's the only thing that I think is just absolute garbage. And then the other thing is, like if I do tab completion, so I go like that. It first starts with the dot files, but a lot of the stuff I use is Unix tools that have been ported over to Windows. So dot is a hidden file. It's also hidden in Windows, but for some reason they prioritize showing me that first, and I want it to never ever show me that unless I type dot. Now, I think I can probably fix the second thing. I don't know how to fix the first thing. I think that's just like a weirdo thing that they do. And then the Windows terminal, you see this Windows terminal? It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's actually a good Windows program, but it's got some, again, weird decisions. Like sometimes if you're running a program, like I have Turning Star Pit over here, this game I wrote. If it crashes with like an exit 0 or exit 1, exit 1, the whole shell will abort. It'll say something terrible happened, and then I have to restart the whole shell. That's like this whole window. I don't know where they got that idea. It's so weird. But other than that, yeah, it's nice. The terminal works a lot better. In the past, PowerShell's terminal was kind of lame. This functions pretty close to what I would get from like a Unix terminal. Easy to start. It's got tabs. You know, kind of what you need. You can change the font size. Which is something that you don't have to do. That's about it. Just control plus and minus. Okay, so that should be the thing. Let's see if we get some paths. Right, did we get closer? We got the doors. Yeah, so that door is at the wrong place. The Y is correct. The X needs to be -1, I'm guessing. All right, let's do that first. Okay, so once we have that, yeah, I think I'm going to swap my terminology around. So let's look at this one. Source is... So am I just calling these wrong? Nope, that's right. Right, so source exit X and Y, source exit X and Y. No, again, I'm doing this wrong. This is target entry. Target entry. Because that's where we want to go to. And this is where we want to start at, the exit. Then we want to stop when we hit the entry point. Okay. So your question is, should you use Commander or PowerShell? I think you don't understand what Commander does. So Commander works like this Windows PowerShell. Inside here is a PowerShell, right? It's like a PowerShell command line thing, but it's a window that wraps it, right? So it's like embedding the PowerShell interpreter in there. So if I do this, if I do type PowerShell like that, so now I'm running two. I have the one that is inside Windows Terminal, and then I'm running it again here. So Commander is like that. It's not actually Commander versus PowerShell. It's like you can run Commander and tell it to do PowerShell. And you can run Windows Terminal, and you can also tell it to run command.exe, right? It just runs it inside. So let me fire up Commander real quick. I may have like gotten rid of it entirely. There it is. Okay. All right. So it's over here. So you see how I have, I actually have PowerShell in Commander, and it's like freaking out right now. Okay, there we go. So this is PowerShell in Commander. You can actually see it, do it side by side. So see how they have the same PS here, PS there. Let me zoom it for you. PS and PS. So they're both running PowerShell. The problem with Commander is if you go to settings, right? So go here. Okay, and then in here, in these settings, what you're looking for is, let me find it, in tasks. So go to tasks like that. And what you'll see is by default, they pick this, which is an epic pile of dog shit. It is like the worst idea I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why they do this, but this is like you bought a $10,000 computer and then they have you run MS-DOS on it. I don't care what they do to it, what they say, it's a stupid idea. So they're doing that. What you want to do is you want to run this, but they cripple that so that you are basically kind of screwed if you try to run it. I don't know why they do this. This is the reason why I stopped doing it, and I have people use Windows Terminal because it's just as good. But you have to go in and add. They have, I think by default, they have no profile. So I think by default it says this. And what that does is that disables all of your default profiles. It like effectively cripples your PowerShell because I don't know. It's stupid. It's so stupid. I don't know why they do that. So just get rid of that. If this is in here, if it says no profile, just delete that. Restart your Commander, and then you want to set the default to be this one. So see up there, it'll say, yeah, right here. So see this right here? That's your default. You want it to be this. And then after that, you're good. Once you restart, then it'll say, then you're set. Oh wait, no, actually, what's the default? Startup. You want to go back to startup. So once you fix PowerShell, go back to startup, and then you want to specify task names. So when it starts up, you want to pick this one. Because by default, they pick their dumbass, whatever this garbage is. And then it'll work. Or just install Windows Terminal, and then you don't have to deal with any of this crap, and it'll work correctly, and you're all good. But I will say Commander is pretty nice. Like, it's a nice shell. And when I say shell, it's a nice terminal emulator. So this whole thing is just running PowerShell. It's nice. If you like it, just make that fix. Go into your PowerShell task, get rid of no profile, put it into as the default for settings, and you're done. All right, let's see if we got... Oh, I think I'm in like 90. There we go. Okay. All right, so we got 1. That worked. Ah, look at that. We got 2. We're almost... I think this connected back to itself. Weird. All right, we're getting closer. Okay, cool. This is actually getting close. It just doesn't seem to actually get to the end, which is interesting. I can do a tiny hack. You know why it doesn't probably get there? It's just a guess. But I think I'm aborting. Yeah, because the next time through the loop is when it would set that. Yeah, so this logic is a little on the jack side. Once we get it working, then you can just kind of clean it up and it'll be a lot easier. All right, did we win? No. Looks like it tried to. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just like it's off by 1. This looks like it went like that, which is kind of what I want. I want it to kind of carve sort of random paths. Yeah, same thing here. This is cool. This is what I want. It's just not able to do... For some weirdo reason it's doing that. This looks like it's setting it to itself. I have to go look at the code that selects it. It should have gone like this. To there. Oh, you know, that should have worked. Oh, you know why it doesn't work? Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay, so the first one works, right? Okay, then I'm not picking the next 2. I'm picking this one and trying to connect it to like that one, right? Or maybe I'm picking this one and doing the opposite. But the Dijkstra algorithm considers this wall. So the door has been set to wall. That means when it's trying to draw the path to here, it just kind of like gives up. Because it can't find a path to it because this is technically a wall. Although, you know, you would expect it to kind of do that or something. Yeah, so that's basically what I think is going on. So let's do just kind of a little thing. I'm going to go up by 2. That'll fail in weird ways, but we'll see. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, so I'm right. So, interesting. So see, now we have 2 rooms that are connected. This one goes like this. And this one goes like this. So now what we have to do is effectively punch a hole. So we have to do a loop and then erase wall where the door was, so that we can draw from like this exit up to that entry and so on. Yeah, things like that. Your question was, When you hit Control T in the drop down to change, you change it to PowerShell. Yeah, for the most part. Okay, so we do want to go only up by one. So we're going to connect, like connect. But we have to modify. Probably update the door. I'm trying to think where the target. Yeah, like right here before the path. Let me make sure it's walls. I need to make constants for those. Yeah, okay. I need to make constants for those because I invert them. Okay, so then we want source exit. Yeah, so basically we want to reset these so they're no longer wall and it'll calculate to them. All right, this is
like
super.
Somebody needs a nap.
Super janky, but in theory it should work. And then we'll get kind of weird walks, which is what I want. I want kind of like weird paths between them going to different spots.
Looks like somebody needs a nap.
Dude, I cannot spell at all. But I just gotta figure out where the best place for that is. It's probably not there. Okay, let's at least see if that does what we want. Almost. Let me run that again. Yeah. I think almost. Yeah, it kind of goes around like this. No, that shouldn't do it. So that gets rid of the thing. Oh, we got an ad in like 40 seconds. So let's do... yeah, we'll do like a 3-minute break right when the ad starts. I'll go refresh my tea and we'll come back and figure this out. All right, see you soon. It's just an idea. I don't think this is right. Oh no, okay, that might have been the fix. Almost. Yeah, because then I would add the doors back, and then we'd have our paths. And this is kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like these more irregular paths. Ones that also like, most likely the room is like this, and it cut a path. So that kind of expands the size of the room. Okay, am I just getting this backwards, or do I really have to clear everything? No, it does look like you have to remove all the doors as a possible blocker. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what we want. It does seem to fail in weird ways though, so I gotta figure out why. Huh. Okay, that's working. It's like so close. And then, I think we walk from the last room to the first room. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, see, that's kind of cool. It's still not totally correct, but it's very close. Let's try that. Yeah, interesting. Let's reverse these actually. It's not quite hitting that, but that's not bad. Yeah, this is kind of the kind of thing I'm looking for. See how kind of this irregular shape comes down. So you can get them to all connect. It'll be great. So this pile of garbage, I need to take this out. That goes away. And let's make a little function called just make a little thing called a set door for the room. Should I just put it on the... Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that has to go on map.